taking on Jose Rodriguez. Jose's an All-American wrestler out of Iowa Central in Fort Dodge, Iowa. So we've got two pretty decent, pretty seasoned combat sports athletes in here getting ready to go at it.
See how much time Jose wastes before he goes for a takedown.
Yeah, we know how talented he is. You're absolutely right, guys. That wrestling pedigree is amazing. And there's something about Johannes, though. He kind of has one of those intangibles that he's just tough to deal with. Great striking.
So far, Jose kind of just playing possum, sitting back, calling Johannes on, but not providing much offense of himself. Eating inside low kicks, not doing much.
Johannes has a win over a tough Wyatt Meyer at North Star Combat 12 by triangle choke.
Yeah, we know Wyatt is a very, very solid fighter. I think this is such a great fight for both of these guys. I think it's a big test for both fighters. Johannes, if he could beat like a hot up-and-coming prospect like Rodriguez, that's really going to show us something.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Rodriguez. His first win was 42 seconds in the first round by TKO. So,
and you kind of almost get that feeling that with Rodriguez that we're going to see him in 2 years walking down the aisle in the UFC. He just kind of has that feel about him.
Well, I mean, he's got the wrestling pedigree, and that's a huge part of it. When you come up with NCAA All-American wrestling background, then it gives you a huge advantage over guys that don't have those accolades.
All I can tell you is there's a lot of greatness that comes out of Iowa Central Community College, including yours truly.
You're a Triton?
Absolutely.
I'm a Triton as well, sir.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness. Did we just become best friends?
Yes, we did.
Yes, indeed. John Jones, Cain Velasquez, Joe Soto, Nick Rogers, Cyrus Fees, Jose Rodriguez.
You know, Jose told me tonight that even though he's got a wrestling pedigree, he prefers to stand and bang. He enjoys it. It's fun for him.
And it shows. I mean, I was expecting him to go for a takedown. He hasn't even thought about it yet. He's just kind of sitting back looking to counter with one big punch.
Jose waving off that outside leg kick.
And I do not want to sell by any shape David Johannes short. I have loved watching this guy fight with North Star Combat. I think he does have star quality. I think he's going to be a great pro going forward.
He's winning the round here. He's outpointing him. He's throwing more strikes.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what you got to do. And if Jose Rodriguez sits back like this another round, he's going to drop 2 rounds.
Well, I know we're supposed to, as broadcasters, not supposed to be partial, but I just like everything about Johannes, his attitude, his demeanor, his skill level.
Being a member of the armed forces as well, it's an amazing thing.
Absolutely.
It's an awesome sacrifice to anybody that does it. And there it is. Round 1 is in the books. Yeah, I mean, I got Johannes, I think, just like you said, on point.
Yep.
He outpointed him.
A lot of low kicks.
And what that means is that Rodriguez is going to have to step up here in round 2, and he's going to have to go after him quick. He can't lay back. The last thing you want to do is get outpointed, when you have it in your wheelhouse to take somebody out. I think Rodriguez has it. He's just going to have to be aggressive now.
Rodriguez doing a little talking before heading to the corner. I think he wanted to let Johannes know that he's not fazed by this outpointing system that he's trying to do.
Yeah. Now this one, I mean, you look up and down this card, this was the one that stuck out to me. This is your fight of the night, potentially. I mean, just extremely talented. Especially you see a guy 1-0, you think, who is this guy last second? And it turns out to be, a blue-chip prospect in Jose Rodriguez.
Absolutely, and he's got Brock Larson in his corner giving him the pointers.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
He's no Nick Rogers, but he's something.
Well, if he listens, he's got an opportunity to win this. So.
Absolutely.
Let's see if he turns up the pace a little bit in this round. Wonder if Brock Larson said, hey, you got to get on it, kid. Got a little more output to put out there to win these rounds.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to waste too much time, to be honest with you. Here we go. Round number 2. I think he's going to test that takedown defense within the first minute.
Johannes going right back to the low kicks. He had success with those in the first round, probably most notably.
Johannes has a 30-second KO under his belt. That's a win on his record. So, I mean, both these guys have knockout power.
Oh, for sure.
And once again, it's Johannes kind of leading with the low kicks, the jab, and Rodriguez sitting back.
I'm not sure what Rodriguez is waiting for, but if he starts moving forward, the best defense is a good offense, and he's just kind of taking his time.
Oh, that was a nice little combination. Nice setup by David Johannes. Great team. Works together with a lot of also more airmen, in the Air Force, et cetera.
Right.
They all get together and they work out together.
It's a relatively new team, but they get after it. They work hard. I don't think Johannes has been out of training camp since his last fight here with us.
I mean, what else are you going to do in Minot, really?
You're right.
I've been to that place. Not much else to do. Might as well punch each other. And roll
Rodriguez
around.
says he trains at Young Guns Gym. I'm not familiar with them. But
I think it's just a little group of guys that get together.
There's
Here
a
we go.
takedown.
It's about to happen for sure.
Almost. It looked like he about had it. He drove Johannes back into the cage, looking to lock his hands, and it looks like he's got him. There it is.
good dump.
And right away, though, Johannes puts those legs up there. That's a great move by David Johannes. Not to
Showed an
waste
active
any
guard
time.
right away.
Yes. Instead of just giving up the guard.
He's got those long legs, good triangle. You see him shooting it, wasting no time. There it is.
Rodriguez is looking to stack,
Yep.
maybe start landing some punches. He's got him in a great
Rodriguez
position.
got to be careful.
There it
Look
is.
at those
There's the
long
armbar.
legs. He just climbed up, almost had him. Wow, dangerous triangle from Johannes.
Had a little bit of
Impressive.
fence pulling going on from Rodriguez.
Yeah, and it just, just enough time.
And there it is again. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. That is tight. What a triangle.
David Johannes.
Wow.
He steps over. Good move by Jose Rodriguez.
And he's right back. Another
into
one.
it.
What a triangle. If he makes it out of this round, he's going to think, oh, this is a tight one. Can he make it out?
Rodriguez has
Can
got
he
to
make
sit
it
up and
out?
look at the ceiling.
He's going to
gotta
take
take
it. Johannes victorious.
How good is David
triangle
Johannes,
choke.
guys?
Triangle choke win number 2 in a row.
How
I'm
good
amazed.
is this kid?
This triangle's awesome. Reminds me of Anthony Pettis off his back.
Yes.
It's so dangerous.
This kid needs a North Star Combat belt around his waist.